Welcome to Mekko Graphics. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a chart. There are 4 steps to creating a chart. First step is to get your data into the chart data sheet. Second step is to determine how to display that data as bars and series on the chart. The third step is formatting your chart. And the final step is adding enhancements to your chart. So let's start with step 1, getting your data into a chart. There are a couple ways that you can do this using Mekko Graphics. First way, you can insert a chart into your PowerPoint slide by selecting the chart type. In this case, I'm choosing a bar Mekko. That automatically opens the data sheet for the chart, and you can type the data directly into this data sheet, or you can copy and paste it from Excel. Another option is to drive your chart directly off of Excel data. So if I go to Excel, I open my worksheet that has the data. I select my data that I want to use in the chart. I choose Chart in PowerPoint from the ribbon and then select Bar Mekko. I've come back to PowerPoint, and you'll see that I have the pointer with the little chart. If I click on my mouse, it will automatically insert that chart into my slide using the data from Excel. So let's move on to step 2, which is to determine how we want to display the bars and series on the chart. If I double click on the chart and click on Bars and Series in the Mekko Graphics ribbon, I can do a couple of things. The first thing I'd like to do is I would like market share not to appear as a bar on the chart, but to appear as a data row. And I'd also like to set my bar width for the chart. So if I click on Bars, Options, I can choose which row is going to drive bar width. In this case, it's going to be market share. So now let's format this chart. I'm going to double click on the chart, choose Chart from the Mekko Graphics ribbon to bring up the Format Chart task pane, which is your home base for your formatting options for the chart. So first I'm going to click on the General tab. I'm going to hide the grand total because I don't need it. I'm going to hide all the labels. I'm going to move to the Values tab, and I'm going to use multi-select here by holding down the Control key. I'm going to select bar totals, the y-axis, and data rows. I'd like to show them all as percentages with the percentage sign. Next thing I'd like to do is sort this chart. I'd like to sort with the highest bar on the left. You can see the chart's looking pretty good. One thing I'd like to do is to go back to the General tab, and I could choose to leave the chart this way with all the bars the same colors, or I could choose color by bar and have each bar be a different color using the palette from my preference manager. So we're pretty much there. The one thing I'd like to do is add an axis title. So if I right click on the axis, I can type in my axis title. It's year-over-year sales growth. So let's move on to the final step, and that's enhancements. In this case, I'd like to add an average line. So if I click on the chart, click on the button Average Line, automatically calculates the average for the bars on the chart, and this is the simple average. If I wanted to make that a weighted average, I could right click on the average line to format it, and I could add the manual calculation for the weighted average here in this box. Thank you for watching this Mekko Graphics video.